Anyway, this is Safir Deni, President of TAI Hyderabad, and also the chair for FICCI's IT and SME committees. We actually created this initiative on smart cities. We decided to call it Smart Solutions for Smart Societies, also called 4S. We launched it in June, where we had the first inaugural session, followed up with this session today in September. It's a very complex and a broad topic, so we have broken it into 3 different sessions. Each time we'll take 3 different topics. First time we took smart energy, smart mobility and smart health. Today we are handling smart citizens and smart governance, smart ICT and communications. In fact, originally we had planned to take smart citizens in the end, but after a lot of deliberations and research, we realized the first thing we need to tackle is smart citizens, and which is what my own personal observation is as well. And that's a key learning from us, for us from last time and a lot of the work that we've been doing recently. The second learning that we have is essentially that we have to fix our basics before we get to smart. So the tagline is basics before smart. And this is where I am looking forward to the government, the regulatory bodies, the civic bodies, and those guys to provide all the basic amenities and make sure that we have the basic amenities in place so that people like us from the industry, from TAI and from FICCI, the entrepreneurs and business people and industrialists, can then work with the technologists and academicians to come up with new innovations and new technologies that will help make the city smarter. So thank you very much, and look forward to each and every one of you getting much more engaged with us on this journey. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Shrikant Thirumala from Hooper Labs, one of the charter members of TAI Hyderabad. Primarily, this event was about smart cities and fundamentally about smart governance and smart citizen. The goal that we were trying to achieve was to be able to see how we can change the way our policies are being laid and how governance can be transformed to enable smart cities. So I think we achieved some of it in the discussion. We believe that we can use technologies, very different kinds of technologies. In fact, Hooper Labs is coming with some kind of a messaging architecture so that all the different departments communicate well and enable a better communication and monitoring and of different capabilities of different organizations within the government and enabling citizens to participate in overall governance. So that's I thank TAI Hyderabad for giving us the opportunity to speak in this event. And I think, overall it was a great event. Thank you.
There's a very interesting initiative by FICCI and TAI. The Smart City Initiative is essentially focusing on various issues on governance, on the citizens' participation. And as a panelist, I find it very interesting the different kinds of ideas that are being brought forward by all the speakers and the questions that are being raised. And I think with this initiative, we will be in a position to give a lot of clarity to entrepreneurs, technologists, and possibly also to the government as to how the policy has to be looked into. Thank you.
Yeah, so it's a very, very nice program organized by TAI and FICCI for the smart cities. So smart cities are the concept which is going forward, and with rapid urbanization which is happening, the small clusters which are going to happen for people who are living the gated communities concept, and how that is going to tie up into the bigger scheme of things is a concept that we are going after. So it's been a very, very nice experience looking at this, talking to different speakers about the smart cities.
Hi, so I'm Sitaram. I work in TCS in Hyderabad. I'm part of TCS Innovation Labs. I've just been a panel speaker in the afternoon session on smart IT and communications in this FICCI and TAI sponsored event about smart cities, and it's a really good event. I think there was a good amount of audience participation. There was a good breadth of speakers and the range of topics handled. And so I think it was a good experience for me to be here, and I really enjoyed it. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Srini Srijit. I was part of the panel. I'm the been taking care of this smart IT and communications session part of it. It's kind of a great series. The three series that we're trying to talk about, the smart societies part of it, and trying to bring in the solutions by taking these discussions into part of it would be a great thing. I think probably we can be taking some actions part of it and see like and how we can actually build a smarter cities as part of the government initiative that's happening right now. Thank you.
Yeah, hi, good evening. This is, very good conference where we are talking about the smart cities, which is a new initiative. A lot of work should go in, and then a lot of contribution is required from various departments, industry, government, and academia. So from industry, yes, we are here to contribute to this cause. And that's all. We wish all the luck to Smart Cities initiative, and also to TIE for taking up this topic and then hosting this session. Thank you. Good day.
Yeah. Today we had a session about information technology and communications, mostly the applications towards smart city. We had a panel session where experts on security, communications have spoken about what kind of emerging technologies are being used in smart cities. In particular, I talked about so-called Internet of Things. Basically, these are small devices which are sensors that can be used in many different various applications, whether it is energy or health or for communication. These Internet of Things devices are usually very low powered devices. They last for a they have a long shelf life for about 10 years maybe. Their sensors placed in either electricity meters, water meters, which require very little maintenance, but they send data to the servers. These are basically classified as Internet of Things. That is supposed to be find a good application in smart cities. I also talked about data connectivity, both for urban and rural areas, which is a major requirement for India. Where basically, we want to give affordable broadband for both rural and urban masses. IIT Hyderabad has a number of projects that are focusing on these very areas of broadband, wireless, and as well as Internet of Things for energy, health domains basically. So I kind of emphasized on what is happening at IIT, the research that is going on, and then I also talked about the implication of these technologies in smart cities today. Thank you.